Hello everyone, my name is Ankur Sharma. Today we will be starting with accounting standards. These accounting standards are the basically guidelines through which we do accounting. These are the guidelines. There are 32 accounting principles in which every aspect of the accounting has been mentioned in a particular accounting standard. So for your gap syllabus, I will be discussing those 32 principles also, but accounting standard is the Companies Act 1999 has empowered central government to constitute advisory committee to advise government on formulation and laying down accounting policies and standards for adoption of companies or class of companies. Till the time advisory committee is constituted, the standard of accounting specified by Institute of Chartered Accountant, which means ICAI, shall be deemed to be the accounting standards. This will continue until new accounting standards are prescribed by central government. The proposed accounting standards will be in tune by emerging globalization and competitiveness of Indian economy, right? So accounting standards earlier initially was given by Accounting Standards Board, which was constituted by ICAI, right? And there are 32 in total accounting standards. You just have to remember their name, number and what is in it. Only the list, not in depth. You don't have to do them in depth. What is written inside those principles. You only have to remember this list, which I will discuss later on. Initially, what are accounting standards? I hope it is clear to you. And now what is the utility of these accounting standards? With the help of these accounting standards, the accounting statements, whatsoever business is making, whether it is company, whether it is a partnership, whether it is a sole proprietorship, whether it is a not-for-profit organization, whether it is a banking institution, whether it is an insurance company, whatever financial statements they make have achieved reliability and accepted nationally and internationally, if you are following these accounting principles. Hi Dinesh, hello. So second benefit of these accounting standards is that we can compare financial statements from different firms, because all of them are making financial statements according to these accounting standards. So comparison becomes easy. Then accounting standards are followed strictly. Chances of manipulation, fraud within the accounts will reduce. So the chances of fraud and manipulation also reduces if we follow accounting standards. Then while preparing the financial statement, there should not be any kind of personal influence for which accounting standard have to be followed. But there must not be any personal influence. So that is also the utility of accounting standards. So when we follow these accounting standards properly, it helps in remove these practical problems. Accounting standards are used. What are the practical problems? That some person tries to, hello Geet, some stakeholder or a very prominent member from board of directors tries to influence the accountants for making for showing, I had discussed window dressing yesterday, to do window dressing or showing something which would be favorable to him, favorable for the company. But as we follow these you have to follow these accounting principles, standards. If you don't follow these accounting standards, your financial statements won't be won't be certified by a CA, which is a very essential requirement, because it is the work of the CA to check when he does audit or when he certifies any business's accounts, financial statements. He always checks that whether these accounting standards have been followed or not. So by doing so, such problems like conflicting, where where due to some influence accountant is made to do something which is not according to the accounting principles. These accounting standards help us in avoid such things. Then uniformity in character, because every firm, every institution, every kind of a company is following these accounting standards. The uniformity is there, and hence comparison between the two firms becomes easy. Then the responsibility of the management of an enterprise to comply with these accounting standards while preparing financial statement. It is a responsibility of every firm, every management to follow these accounting standards, and if it is done, if they are followed, then it becomes very easier for audit purpose, for auditors and CAs to do their work properly. If accounting standards have been followed, then the auditing work is reduced and it becomes easier, and the working of the financial statements show clear and true picture of the whatever the position of the company is.